Labor's cost of living package will be funded in part by higher taxes. One of those, a change to the tax levied on profits made by oil and gas companies, the Petroleum Resource Rent Tax. The changes will deliver an additional $2.4 billion to the budget over the forward estimates. Joining me is Samantha McCulloch. She's the Chief Executive of APPEA, representing the oil and gas industry. Samantha, thanks for your time as always. How do you look at this change? Is it modest? Is the industry willing to cop it?
Well, Kieran, thanks for having me. The changes that were announced on the weekend, we think we recognise strike that balance between the current budget pressures, but also the undisputable need for a strong gas sector, recognising the very important role that gas is playing in the Australian economy, in our region, in terms of us being a leading exporter of LNG. And also in the transition to net zero. So the changes that were announced by the government aim to recognise that important role of gas going forward.
And do you think that it also shores up that investment and supply, which is all you and I have discussed before? It's a critical transition fuel.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these changes are coming at a time where we need more supply, more investment in gas. On the East Coast, at least, there are projections of shortfalls. No one wants to see that. We need to have the conditions for investment. In terms of the changes to the Petroleum Resource Rent Tax that were announced on the weekend, this will need to be considered in the broader context, including those cumulative impacts of other market interventions, approvals delays that we've seen and that have been a challenge for investment for the industry over recent months.
My understanding is there was extensive consultation, constructive consultation with the industry and government. Do you welcome that?
We absolutely welcome consultation always. The PRRT, in fact, has been reviewed 4 times since 2017, and the changes announced over the weekend, they will actually close out 2 long-standing reviews, the Callaghan Review and the Gas Transfer Pricing Review. This can provide now more certainty for the industry going forward to be able to consider future investments.